Here is the answer for the day 4 warm-up. Explain why ionic compounds and polar covalent compounds tend to dissolve in water. Now, the way that this question is written implies that we're going to have at least two segments to our answer, right? We need to explain why ionic compounds dissolve in water, and we also need to explain why polar covalent compounds dissolve in water. So it can't be a really short answer. We've got to address both things. Here's my example answer. The first thing is, I've talked about water a little bit and why water can act as a solvent. Water is a polar molecule, which means it has a positively charged region, the hydrogen atoms, and a negatively charged region, the oxygen atom. These charged regions will be attracted to things that have opposite charges. So I've discussed water a little bit, but I haven't yet said why ionic compounds or polar covalent compounds dissolve in water. So the next part of my answer addresses the ionic compounds. Ionic compounds have cations and anions. If these ions are more strongly attracted to the pertinent region of a water molecule, then they will leave the ionic crystal and move off with the water. I haven't yet talked about why polar covalent compounds dissolve. And that's the third piece to my answer. Polar covalent compounds have oppositely charged regions which attract other molecules of these compounds. But if these regions are more strongly attracted to a water molecule, then a polar molecule will separate from other nearby molecules and move off with the water. Certainly, your answer did not need to be word for word identical to mine, but you need to make sure that you had a quality, detailed answer that truly gets at an explanation of why ionic compounds dissolve and why polar covalent compounds dissolve.